Hello everyone, Professor Brenton here from Fluid Jiu-Jitsu. How you guys doing? Great. So today I wanted to chat about our sphere of influence, and it's something that I've believed in for a long time, and I've tried to grow that, and I'll talk hopefully a little bit about this. In 4 minutes, it's hard to fit all the information about these topics in here, but let's get started. So, your sphere of influence. Essentially, everybody has a sphere of influence, and whether it's what you do in the immediate moment or how you influence the world on the world stage and get to either perform in a stadium and perform music, or a politician, everybody knows their name, and that sphere of influence grows depending on the choices that you make. So this came from my brother, actually, about 25 years ago. He talked about the sphere of influence, and that you have to master your own sphere and what is in your world. Because if you can master your own life, then you can branch out and start to influence other people's lives and create differences in their lives. But if you don't have your own life influenced by what you're doing, then it's going to be very difficult to influence people outside of your life. So how do you get to that point where you can influence your life? And it comes down to what goes through your brain, what goes through your thoughts. So when you're thinking about things, is it in a negative way or is it in a positive way? And that's what you have to look at. Is, okay, one of my favorite quotes is, we can lament because the rose bushes have thorns, or we can rejoice that the thorn bushes have roses. And it's all in a perspective. So when we retain our thoughts and we get to the point where we can be satisfied with what we have and influence our thoughts in a good and positive way, then that's what people are going to be attracted to, and that's what makes us be able to lead other people into a more fulfilling, more enjoyable life. So once you get your thoughts under control, then you have that sphere of influence on your own life, and other people see that you've created your own happiness, and they want to try to glean from that and try to get their own happiness and maybe use you as an example. And that's what I've tried to do over the last 10 years, the first 30 years of my life. You can watch a previous video. But I've tried for the last 10 years of my life to be an influencer of not just myself, but everybody who's around me. I want to change the mindset of everybody that life is fun, life is great, life is good. There are so many great things that we can enjoy. And the things that you do and the decisions that you make, those all contribute to how much influence you're going to have. And if you're posting stuff on Facebook that is negative and putting other people down and posting about your problems and woe is me, then people aren't going to want to be like you. People are going to kind of reject the idea of what you have, because they don't want to see problems. They don't want to deal with it. They have their own problems. Everybody's got their own problems. But what people want to see is, they want to see how positive you are while you're going through your problems. And if you come out the other side a better person because of the problems, people are going to look to you and say, I want to be a better person because of my problems. So if you can change that mindset of, there's thorns in the rose bush, to looking at it and go, there's roses in the thorn bush, I think that's going to help you gravitate people towards you, and that mindset will help you become a better influencer, and maybe you'll get more likes on Facebook. Take care, guys.